Now we are French. Okay, people buy stuff, I get a lot of population. Very nice. Nani?
I have a proposition for you. I
An
think you're right.
alliance. But you're weak. No. You're weak and you're the enemy of someone that's strong. But you could be my vassal. Ooh, what is this? Coal. Okay, I have coal over here. Not only do I have sulfur, I have there is oil in here, right? This is oil. Oil in here. Oh my god. Gobi, great. This is still unknown. Is this uranium? Is that a thing? What is this? Military non-aggression pact, sure.
Accepted. With pleasure.
Open borders, sure. That's fine. We can be friendly. But I don't want an alliance. Okay, in Gobi I can build the exhibition hall. There'll be 28 science over here. Because it gets, what is the adjacency stuff? It doesn't even get much adjacency stuff. But it gets stuff from population, and that's great. I want that everywhere. Yeah, I want somewhere where it doesn't cost me too much. Guess if I do it over here... Yeah, over here is fine. Of course, afterwards in the capital. Here is actually truly a good spot. Mohenjo-daro. Excellent. I think I have it everywhere now queued up, except for Urkis, which has only 10 population. It will certainly need the farmers here. And this industry thing. And then a flood irrigation. This is not a friendly place. Did you now disembark finally? Did you? Finally, okay, let's claim this land here. I have to move here, even if I may get attacked and lose. Otherwise I lose it to open sea. Because it could only move one turn, one tile, because it was zoned. That was unlucky, I guess. Oh my god, now it does this as well. Oh my god. Can you go here? Good.
Over this way. Let's do it.
I have not too many research quarters, eh? Guess I can go for that afterwards. Next turn the tech will be relevant. Because now I can build settlers and try this moving stuff again. I can claim wonders, right? Yes, I can claim the more modern Eiffel Tower, industry per population on all cities. Wow. Science per alliance on empire, science on city or outpost, science on capital if empire being in an alliance. Dang, the Big Ben is pretty good. Statue of Liberty. Money per number of territories in your sphere of influence. Science per number of territory. Let's claim the Big Ben. Did you know the Big Ben is actually not the tower, but the bell inside the tower? That's what I'm told, or what I read somewhere sometime. Must be on water, eh? Let's place it here. And this could go here, right? Or here. Yeah, actually here would be better, right? Although you have a lot of research quarters, so the Big Ben goes as last. Good. More science. A lot more science. City cap for mercantilism. More industry. Flintlock. Man of war. Heavily armored with cannons. Interesting. Industry. Train station. Ironclad. Steam frigate. Information. Cuirass is down here. There is ever war again. What's this? Extra food, extra science, description center, nature reserve, academy. I mean, if I want to go for here, I have to go for this. Bastions. %20 science. Dang, that's good. Supply lines. That's also really good. Saltpeter. So, let's go for supply lines. Then for this saltpeter. And then for patronage. And then I'll see again. Oh, come on! Embarkation is bonked. Found a city. Can you stop moving adjacent to me, please? Do you have one of these? No, you don't. Why not? Oh, you have one in here, but not in here, right? Okay, oversea interests. An era of grand commerce is upon the empire. Trade routes riddle the land, with wares fashioned in one corner destined for markets in the other. Yet it is not only overland that goods find customers. Now merchant companies cross entire oceans to link markets and make handsome profits. How do you wish to respond to their growing power? Except ideology will not interfere with free market. Okay. Nationalize. These riches deserve to be shared and controlled in the interest of all. Nationalist rhetoric dictates that we merely enjoy the fruits of these companies' labors. We nationalize them. Okay, 27 out of 30, 10 out of 15, 25 out of 28, 24 out of 32, 29 out of 33. 18 out of 22. 23. Okay, good. Do not attach this island because it's not connected, since in here it's up. I can connect this once this is established. That's good. Wait, what? All these messages? Did I not have any unit to move? Oh, we're still in the same turn, I guess. Okay. Relation gain. Grievance available.
Sir, what do you desire?
Ending the faithful from... Okay. Give Castula, yeah. Demand.
Give recompense and his error to be.
Sovereign, how can I help you?
Neither interesting nor desirable.
Yeah, they all lack the stars to get to the next era. I went quite quickly there. Oh, come on, let me leave. What, really? But it's 10 out of... Oh, we need more food in this place. Done. That good? Oh. And down here, good. This boat here. Good.
something to make our affairs more civil?
Can
Sure.
any good
Sure. Sure. Hmm. Shouldn't they be neutral at this point? Or do I have to rediscover them? Can I take them over? Maybe. By spending a lot of money, I can potentially. Okay. 10. Could use more food stuff, right? Just more food in general would be nice. Fishery, yeah, that's food from harbor, that's great. And food from farmers. And then we'll see. What does this stop? Traveling undercover that relays details of, but can also cause mayhem in enemy lands by sacking unguarded sites. Okay. Interesting. Did he disembark? I hope so. Okay, next turn I will have to check stuff again. And I get another tech completed, that's good. Relation loss in Haddo. Where is Haddo? Oh yeah, can't do much here. Because I cannot really attach this to anything. Make it a sole standing city, I guess.
What can I do for you?
Can you not go here and then here At the moment you go next here. Yeah, that's good. Go next here. I think when I clicked on this, it went for a super odd route. Or route. Good. Okay, population check. Harappa. Oh wow, you're beyond. Stability is good. Money per traders. I have 4 traders. Good, population is in check again. 20 out of 25. 24 out of 32. Can still grow, can still grow. Here, growing soon will become not so easy. Good. Goodbye, my dear ship. You served me well. This is no one's? Guys, if you don't want it, I'd love to take it, just saying. Yeah, I will overtake them very soon. No one is going for this. Alright, it doesn't show me again. Oh, you have stability issues. Can't do this then. I need to get stability issues in those cities. I may have gone a little bit overboard with districting, eh? Yeah. Get this done before the Big Ben. Okay, let's check the tech if we can get somewhere a stability building. Or anything for stability. Supply lines is pretty good. Stability per researchers? Why is this number 3? Where is number 2? Siege tactics? What? No. Okay, good. The walking wounded. Wars, many successful fought, have been part and parcel of this empire's recent history. Not really. Not really. The recent history didn't fight anymore. Yet those same wars have traumatized many of your soldiers, both physically and mentally. Everything from the shell shock to losing limbs has ailed these brave men and women. They hide in the shadows, almost ashamed. Now some have begun to highlight their plight. Your lead will be vital. How should we treat those soldiers upon their return? Okay. Ignore. War is ugly yet necessary. Our goals, okay. Celebrating. Ooh, stability. Learning, yeah. Honor. We should celebrate those men and women as heroes, even if it costs. With enough research sites across the Empire, we can give these soldiers new lives. And learn more, too. Let's celebrate them. They are the heroes of legends. No! Building a lot of stuff in here, that's great. And Hecatomb Pilos. This will be mine in a few turns, excellent. Go here, and then here. If one movement left, yeah, do nothing for that. Okay, the English stay the English. Harappa grows. You can settle somewhere, and I think it will be here. No, here is better. Nice, we have iron over here. Anka. Weird name for the French. Heal, very good. Oh, wait. No. Cancel. I can use this. Exactly. Paris. This is Paris. This can't be Paris. This is too small for Paris. Perfect. Neuchâtel. So the first thing here is a harbor, because a harbor is really damn good for food. And then food and farmers. Why doesn't it show the queue here? I somehow minimized that, okay. That certainly wasn't my intention because I'm rich. I can buy this stuff out. Copper. And afterwards, the forge. This gives production from copper. Then food from harbor. Actually, food from harbor instantly. The new Civic. The distant metropolis, founding cities across your own continent is a challenging endeavor, but still much simpler than founding them on foreign shores. Seasons, climate, wildlife, staple foods, everything is alien, not least the population drawn largely from local stock. Now that you find yourself in such a position, with the empire fragmented across different landmasses, you must decide your outlook on such new cities. Apply status subservient on captured cities. Harmonious on captured cities. That would be much better. But I want neither of these. Neuchâtel, get slowly some production going. While this guy is healing, that's good. One more turn and we've got this. Excellent. Good. Patronage. We get now the inventor's workshop. Oh, we need niter for that. Right. So alchemy, and then I need to get niter, and the fastest way towards niter is... it's going here, then here, then here.
Do not waste my time.
I demand either recompense or your destruction. These childish vetoes benefit neither of us. Let's cast them off.
Oh good, fully healed. Excellent. Mocha. Mosh. Probably. Because it's supposed to be French now, right? Oh, 11. It's good instability. Get another district then if you're good instability. You'll get another harbor. Cannot get multiple harbors apparently, okay. And get some more industrial. Nice. Excellent. New era star, very good. And even more unlocked. Okay, it's time to do some management of cities again. No, 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 no. We don't do this now. Okay. Sabo is established. Mokke can get Sabo. Can't get this one. Okay. Oh well. When will you grow? You don't need to grow. You need to build. Wait, could you attach this one up here as well? You could. Could you attach that? No. Oh well. We will have a very long thing here. That doesn't make this its own thing now. Okay, let's do the management again. Gobi. You will need stability. This will be great for stability. Urkis. You're doing great in stability. So you will get another research quarter. Faistos, you are also doing great in stability, so you as well. Wait, you can get another one of these, really? Oh, down here, of course. Good. Yapura. Up there. So you will also need stability at some point, it's fine. Harappa. Oh my god, we're up here again in population. What can I do? We are very stable here. Another era start done. Yeah, I'm kind of running away with the game now. You're doing very fine. Food and Harbor, yeah, sure. But you will have some stability closeness, right? So you can go for this. Good, but you can still grow a lot. Faistos can grow a lot. We'll get some more district. I mean, grow a lot can grow a little, I guess. Go be 30 of 32. This will be done very soon, so let's just speed up this with stability and goodies. Okay.
How do you do, whoever you are?
Whatever.
You are forgiven.
Night Stalker. The heaving metropolis of Harappa sprawls across the landscape, its vast working population wedged into every pocket of space, from industrial shanties to market-side slums. Every day many of its citizens travel far and wide, and sometimes find themselves lost in the wrong part of town. Perfect hunting grounds for a murderer. And now one stalks the night. 13 victims struck down over the last 3 months. The citizens are terrified. What will you do? Chance of terrible outcomes. Ignore or illuminate. Installing street lamps across the city will help. Street lamps, I guess, with candles, because don't really have electricity yet. I'm going nuts over this garbage movement. Yapura lost population, I have to check that. Now I can fuse cities, I will check that as well. So first Yapura. You lost pop because you cannot grow better, and you could also use some stability. Okay, now it's better. And go for that. Big Ben will be done anyway next turn, that's fine. Good. Now I can merge cities, and I already know which cities I would want to merge if I merge anything. Absorb. Good, this is now 1. Very nice. So if I find something across the ocean, then it can become here. Good. And it just queued the harbor up, that's good. Lusitania. Next turn we have the Big Ben. Very nice. Okay, people have war.
You have a nerve showing your face.
So I will probably be at war with them as well at some point. Gotta be careful about that. 32 out of... okay. Well, that's easy. I just build a bunch of units, right? Go for halberdiers. And of course for my elephants. Yeah, let's build a bunch of those elephants. Hoplites can turn into halberdiers, that's really good. And I can add a bunch of new units to them. Let's bring them here. And let's modernize my army a little bit. These will stay the garrison in here for now. And I think the veterans here get upgraded. Good. Oh, nice. I can... Tenants, my whiskey and chocolatism gets to the next place. Meditate often. Combat strength on unit. Okay. For those who protect us, every day rise a fortress of strength in your mind, and your might will likewise temper. Donate generously. Maximum number of holy sites. Ooh, nice. Whatever their faith, the one who hoards their riches harms their brethren. That would give us potential for more stability. Proselytize daily. What does that do? Turns before being converted by other. Who cares? Proclaim the truth of your religion wherever you find snakes preaching false faiths. No. Beware false prophets. Turns before being converted by other religions. So that's just this one, but better. I like donate generously. French are the religious leader. Oh, very nice. For 10k I could absorb this city. Interesting. Yes, here I will need a holy site. Because stability is something I can use, and holy site is 20 stability, that's great. Also, I finished a wonder, so I can claim another one. Go for the Eiffel Tower, or for the Statue of Liberty. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of production on all cities. And that's just a lot of money and science. Let's claim the Eiffel Tower. We're the French after all. It's so... I find it hilarious. I'm the French and they went for the Big Ben over the Eiffel Tower. Yes, the holy city of well, you know what? You know what? Quill may be in the game, but I'm the ruler I'm the holy whiskey and chocolatism. Let's do a favor and call this Brussels. The French capital of whiskey and chocolatism is now Brussels. In honor of my ally. Good, finally. Sargeras. What do you want? New civic. The riches of far shores. Rejoice! Word has arrived that your bravest, most intrepid sailors have crossed wild seas and discovered an entire new continent full of riches. With wealthy individuals ready to patronize more expeditions to take advantage of this newfound natural wealth, it is time you asked yourself how you wish to secure the resources needed to power your great empire. City cap. Required resource deposits to be able to create wondrous resource deposits. What are resource deposits? I mean, this is technically good, because this will mean more influence since I paid 288 to get a bit more influence by not going over my city cap. Yeah, it will pay for itself in, I don't know, 10 turns or something like that. So, I guess I can do that. Which one was that? I don't remember. Was this one right? Yeah. Good. But now I would like to stabilize this again. Money on ransacking. Rather have this, to be honest. Good, problems solved. Look at my religion. My religion is amazing. It's everywhere. No, that's my culture. My religion is even better. Everyone believes in whiskey and chocolatism. We won a religious victory, guys. Nice. Should I upgrade them and send them down as well? Probably I should do that, I assume. Let's go here. And I guess then we upgrade all of these. That's a lot of food over there. But I feel like a mix of food and production is just better. This would be a really good city, to be honest. With these together. Yeah, let's make this a city. Marseille. Can't attach anything yet. Food. Food, please. Food, please. After the workshop, we go for another settler, please. Okay, they're at war again.
Greetings from me and my people.
Yeah, convert to my
End
religion.
your heresy, or we shall end it for you.
Go to war with me if you want. I don't care. I can have an army in an instant if I want. I'll go help Quill. Despite him having some land in the middle of my territory, he's been a good buddy. Never backstabbed me, trustworthy. Feistos. Oh, the Eiffel Tower, right. How's my capital doing? Brussels. La Tour d'Eiffel in the capital. Can go anywhere. I think I'll just place it here out of aesthetic reasons. Good. Mocha. Okay, it's doing good. There's a lot of population now. This, and then probably another industry quarter back here. And then you need some stability. Some production from forest. Good. Feistos. You could use some stability. Marseille. Food, please. Nice, now I can work niter. Wow, okay.
Speak!
How about...
These quarrels hurt us all. Once more with the clique.
Okay.
Setting safe.
Do not waste my time.
Go on, trespass some more. I'm waiting for it. Oh my god, this place needs stability. Can't really get it in here. The next holy site goes to Mohenjo-daro. Poisoned whispers. Over the years, you've been advised by an interesting motley of counselors, from cryptic spiritualists to straight talking soldiers, but none have captured the imagination of your people like the monk of Hekatompilos, the long-haired common-born mystic. That guy, is that you? Unfortunately, although he offers you illuminating perspective, the people despise him and his folk's wisdom. Now they demand his exile. What will you do with him? Can banish him? Can assassinate? More draconian? Doesn't really matter. Let's send an assassin to kill him. I have a very good assassin at hand with an axe, a very sharp, big axe. I think that should be a good way to get rid of Kirkweasel. So he can scream his last words when he gets killed by this assassin. Hospital would be great. Let's see what happens if I click on it. So it could go via Steam Engine or Encyclopedia. What is better? Let's go towards this, means coal. Remnants of other faith. The Empire, strives for religious purity. Only believers of the one true faith welcome within your borders. Now, with 2 holy sites across your land, religion has never been stronger. It is time you address the dissidents in your empire who chose not to follow the faith. Watch, there are people that do not follow the whiskey and chocolatism in the French Empire. How dare they? Unlocks banish population. Sacrifices 1 population to increase money in this city. Unlocks action start Inquisition. Sacrifices population to increase stability in the city. Like disease carriers, the only prudent course of action for the unfaithful is death. Let the unfaithful spread their foul ideologies elsewhere. Okay. No, no, no. You don't like whiskey and chocolate as me, so you have chosen death. Like, how dare you not like something that is actually very different for every person? Next time I found a religion of pineapple on pizza.
What do you want?
War! Wait, I can declare war with this support?
I see.
War it is. Cowards. Dead cowards. I get the feeling they're super fucked. Cool. Oh wait, this one is also dead?
Okay, I'm here saying hello. What do you want?
How dare you ask for freedom? Just no. Now I'm at war with you. You know I'm just winning a war against the strongest person in the game besides me.
What noble deeds shall we perform next, my honored ally?
Change your diplomatic policies. Misery will follow.
Good. Well, in that case, let's build some conquistadors. Or more elephants. It's funny how they're about to... Additional money from winning battles and ransacking. Good, that sounds good. Yeah, let's get some of those. More frustrating. Civ AI, but Civ AI is also easier to understand. This one seems to be more random.
Speak!
Okay. World War towards the end of the game. Yo, Gobi, after this we build some more units. Build some wait a second. There's a reason why I have these stationed here. Still, we could build an elephant into this army that has worked very well for the other one. 30 pop. Do it. Do it, Bacardicola. Agreed, what's this? I may ask for reparations. Ah, you poor guy, I can pull you into all the wars.
Your current diplomacy will lead.
That's what Quill gets for allying me. The south, really? No. I can! Holy shit! Oh, they're so fucked. Now they can siege here.
Are you wine or are you vinegar?
I don't know, but I know what you are. Dead. Yeah, that was a bad choice to be independent from me. Really? Oh, she also is trying to be independent. I'm at war with them too. Wow, I'm at war with everyone now. Okay, that sucks a little bit. That is quite sucky. Yeah, I don't have time for the Eiffel Tower. Let's get just 2 gunners for now and then decide what more I want. 'Cause they're now in my land. That's a wee bit annoying. Because I did not even want war at this stage. I wanted to peacefully expand in the new world. But no. This is why we can't have nice
Over
things.
this way. Yep.
Fuck.
Setting safe. Lose the mainsail.
Yeah, now I also can't purchase these settlers here that I wanted to purchase. Because I should probably purchase units once I can. How are the stars going? 2 more techs and we get the next tech star. Killing units we could now get. Influence and cash I should get very soon. Although cash is oh my god, cash is probably not good anymore. Yeah, cash is not good anymore now without my vassal. Whoopsie. So yeah, I should not spend my cash whatsoever actually. Faistos. Faistos, okay. Ongoing ransack. God damn it. Oh, I have 2 units in here, and you have still basic elephants. Still basic elephants, really? Just basic units? It's quite the upkeep.
Advancing the artillery. For your country!
Oh my god, your stability will break. Wait, is that the new one that I could build? That is a new one I could build, and you really need the stability, do you? Food is also dropping. Why is food dropping? I guess I just push out population number, right? 15 is a bit much, but this is only 5. Good, food problem solved. I can't force labor these. Yeah, they're way behind on the stuff. This here bothers me. Get the feeling I need to upgrade these and bring them over. So Firestar's will also have stability issues. Could get an elephant. And food issues. Work on the elephant. And then help with the holy site. I think I have everywhere stability issues, yeah. That's probably because of war stuff. Number of districts, number of territories. Oh yeah, and probably the luxuries that I don't have any more access to from owning my ally. Oh yeah, go for this. Excellent. This is stability. Okay. You're welcome, Quill. Oh, that was a bad choice of yours here. You accepted this?
Will do. Moving heavy weapon.
What? How is he first in movement? How am I a defender? I clicked on him. How am I the defender? My flag again.
Pitch the teams. Forward. Form up.
Wow, I just lost this? Or what? Okay. That was a quick ransack from such a bit. What happens with this stuff? A lot of notifications where I don't give a shit. Can I repair this somehow? Once I resettle. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, now this is not attached anymore. Oh, let's get another elephant going in here. They're pretty good. Oh, you can move. But the elephant cannot? Okay. Sure, move here so I can go attack Asur. I will vassalize you again. Even though I would rather destroy you.
Setting safe.
Oh, is this in inland? Yep. Oh well. Yeah. I want to be a little bit closer to where the combat is going on. Two turns I've got time, okay. Okay, he moves first. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. That could end badly. But he stopped the ransacking. You have a 7 stack here? What? Oh my god, this takes forever. And he's dead, and therefore I lost. Oh, he had this one in time in here, okay. That is now ransacking. Oh, come on, this is not fair. Okay, 1 elephant unit I want down here. We have here, oh my god, I don't have time for this right now. You can move again, we have the blacks under control, that's good. You cock block me over here. What?
Things go well in your empire then.
No, you don't get freedom. Move your ass. Okay, the inhabitants of Gobi are tired of the perennial chaos that comes with the lack of an official city administrator. Daily life is difficult, and without clear leadership, the city's economy is not growing as well as it could. As a result, the citizens have taken matters into their own hands and formed a number of organizations. Prohibit. Oh, wait. Let's see how they get by without an admin. This could be a great example. Guess? We need this afterwards. Stability is an ass at the moment. Marbazir, I'm not at war with you.
Seek the greater good, then I would know you better.
Can't buy it because probably not have the cash, right? Buy gemstone. Yeah, I need cash again. Really? Wait, what? What's going on? Besieging? Besieging what? Oh, come on, I hate these simultaneous turns. Can I not move now in here or what? Okay, can do that this, and they will come in as reinforcement, I assume. Right? Yeah, reinforcements, all of this. Manual battle. It's another army that is reinforcing, that's fine. I guess. Okay, what do we have here for in units? Bye bye honeycord. Oh, okay, do it one by one, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go here and attack these guys on the river. Ah, there's another one, eh? Get it? I don't want any of these messages anymore. They're too much. And half of them are absolutely irrelevant and the other half is super important. You can move, right? Good. Give me this back. Why is this orange now? Did you just settle in here? Wow.
Keep up the pace.
What do they have in reinforcements? No clue. Ah, here. Crossbow and pikemen. And here militia, peasants. Yeah, it's not worth it. Wow, you run away this far? Fine. The ship. The musket over here. Oh, these damn bastards doing hit and run. What else? You are not really important right now. You still have movement? Okay, get up. Okay, now I'm down here at a place where I really couldn't care less. Maybe I can buy another luxury.
Tell me about yourself.
Not from you, apparently. Marbazir, good
If
buddy.
you seek the greatest...
Wait, do I have to buy it from Quill if he's my ally? Probably still have to buy it. Salt? Yes, let's buy some salt. I can't. Cannot be done while in crisis. Marble? Yeah, that's cheap. Good. Sage would be great, but I can't. Salt, I also can't. Okay. So yeah, up here is the issue place. Because now they took this tile here and this in here. Can I take this back? Or did they take it because they're expansionist or something? What garbage movement is this?
Ready? March. Advancing the artillery.
These are still these ranged elephants, right? Yeah, that's a bad spot to attack. And I don't know what the crisis is.
Advance.
Too many wars at once.
Senseless. This war.
A white piece with you. No, you're not a threat.
Let's do it.
This island in nowhere is not really good. So I guess I pillage this and then I take it myself.
How do you do, whoever you are?
Let me be clear. Fix this. Darkness will fall upon your lands.
Oh my god, why is this one always the last one to move? The least important one is the last one to move. These two will be the most important ones. Move in. Move in. Go and attack this outpost. I have now 2 units here. And another elephant that should be close enough to flank them, I think. This is mine. Thanks. Always has been. So with these units together, I should be able to do stuff over there, and I feel like this guy can just come to the east and start to attack. Oh, I see. If they can now just attack this city, then I find this retreatment path a real big bullshit, since I cannot just walk through here because it's too many rivers. Okay, this boat. This guy. But hey, I circumnavigated the world, right? What is he talking about? Tomatoes? Revelatory arts. The invention of movable typeface is a great breakthrough, but has the potential to cause massive disruption to existing powers. Via the printing press, ideas both profound and dangerous can now be easily disseminated. Don't know this word. Artists are in the vanguard of this revolution. On Maker's Quarter, one less industry, one more influence. I mean, it gives me stability, so let's do it. Rude if you go for Intai. Very rude. Alright, I'm at war with the Rose guy as well. What is his demand?
You? What do you want?
You know what? Propose white peace. You don't have to pay, and you don't have to convert. Could attack here, and I think I will get those as reinforcements, no? I don't know. There's 5 units in here, that's so much. I have reinforcements on the way, I should just wait it out. Just did run, good. Let's fuse them then. He did run all the way over there. What kind of bullshit is that?
Okay, I'm here saying hello. What do you want?
I want your surrender, that's what I want. You fool. Oh my god. How did they get over here? Was that by retreating or what? That's insane. And he could just fuse up here. Well, I'll have the high ground. That would be good. Let's go for it. No? Okay, guess not. Oh my god. I don't care.
Drop the anchor. Raise the mainsail.
Why can't I just sell
Make full sail.
or do this, I guess? That's fine. Oh my god. So I'm basically, it's really just hit and run at the moment. What's going on? Why can't I attack here? Now they have a shitload more of units here. What the fuck? Yet now I don't want any more. And look, trade routes blocked and stuff like that. Yeah, as if I tell me again if I care. I don't know. Next turn, good. But where? Or could I not attack because this battle happened first and you can't have no, you can have multiple battles at the same time. Come on, hurry. Also look how he has these ranged units all in melee reach.
For your country!
This takes a while. Oh, hello. How close can you go? Not close enough. Retreating? Oh, now I regret that I did not move them up. They could kill them now. Oh well. A victory is a victory, I guess. You have garrison units on default, at least some, like I had in the city down here. I did not really have any units down wherever that was. But the garrison helped me to defend it.
Raise the mainsail.
Yeah, your stability is growing, that's good. Can I do something else for stability? Not really. But you're pretty good in science, right? Yeah, you have a lot of science here. So let's work on that a little bit. Just the building. I'll have to check which city will need this holy site for stability reasons afterwards. Marseille. Watermill is pretty good. Good. Yeah, I think I'll let them move first and then see where I can attack this one. Move over here. Oh, they're still up there. Oh? You move now. Okay. Instant victory. Okay, they kind of split up. They're chopping my forest. That is super rude. I should be able to go down here in my city and attack this goon. Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Transgressions can be forgotten.
Yeah, I feel like I want this guy. I could attack here and those would reinforce. So let's do this. He will probably retreat again. No? Okay. That's fine.
Understood. Stay together. Move it.
Onward to victory!
Ready. Aim. Fire.
Forward!
Form up. Attack.
Take position!
Load and shoot.
To arms! To arms!
Good. I think the game ends when I go to the next era, right? And I will win. I'm actually fine with the game ending here. I did a lot of stuff. I understand the game. There could be some more war, but I would just delay it on purpose. And I'm kind of eager to start a new one. Because over here, my units are superior. It's more a hit and run that is slightly annoying to get my stuff back over here. But the rivers kind of block my movement. But yeah, I've dealt with the majority of stuff from them. So yeah, let's end this game. As who shall we end the game? Australia, Brazil, China, Egypt, India, Japan, Sweden, Turks, Americans, or the Soviets? Osterrichi, the Australians. Industry on all cities. Industry adjacent strategic. Okay, interesting. Food per farmer, industry per worker, traders. Oh, this is good. This is good for big populated cities. Food per population. Yeah, I like Brazil. Brazil is cool. China, money generated from ongoing trade. Oh, okay, okay. That's good too. And on city outpost. Farmer workers lot. Okay, influence per adjacent market quarter. People's Congress. That's not that great, but the overall ability is cool. Egypt, influence on emblematic influencer. Influence, but it's like at that point in the game, nah. Money per number of territories in your influence sphere of influence. Okay, that would be shitloads of money for me. Faith per population and faith per adjacent district. I will go for India, I can tell you, because it suits what I've done so far. I chose the Harappans, I chose Khmer, and I think I chose another one around there. And if I finish it with India, that would be very fitting. Also, money and faith is something I would like to go for. Japan, industry and science. Per adjacent district you get industry and science. Okay, unlocks action buyout. Buyout of what? Is this tech buyout? Is this... Oh my god, tech buyout. So we can ignore tech every era, and then here I go Japan, and I just buy the tech tree. That sounds really cool. Then Sweden, science per number of territories. Okay, and this is just flat out science. Science per district, science per adjacent tree. Okay. Sweden would be very strong for me after my French establishment. Science per district. I would get so much science from this. The Turks' food. Oh, stability. Stability would be really good on district. Wait, stability on what this? On food district or on any district? This sounds really good. Holy shit, this is really good. In my current situation, this is clearly the best. It gives science per population, that's pretty good. And it gives me shitloads of stability. In my current situation, this is the best. The safest for sure. Influence on resource being traded. Yeah, no thanks. Combat strength. Okay, combat strength. Offense agency. Defense agency makes sense. But no thanks. Then the Soviets. Unit production for the endgame war. Industry and money. Creates a new deposit of weapons which is automatically exploited. Stability per weapon on all cities. Okay, combat strength per weapon unit. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so but because of flavor reasons, I will go with India. Okay. Let's watch Quill, because he was my friend from very early on. I think he stayed English for a long time. Okay. Nice. Cool. Quill on second place, he's on third place. I even fought these people here, the black ones, in defending him. That's why I got in so many wars, because I helped him, didn't let him die, my ally Quill. Research. Wow, I wasn't even that far ahead of people. Interesting. Wait, what? Who went just up all the way over here? I think someone adopted my religion here, probably. Right? Yeah, I never had a lot of military, apparently. Yeah. Population is insane. Stability. Yeah, that's a mess. Science. Huh. Money. Here I made a vassal, and here I lost a vassal. Here the vassals went in an independence war with me. This is ridiculous. I didn't make a lot of money at all before that. But I mean, if I would not have vassalized them, I would have gotten a lot more territory to use, which would have been good as well. Industry, yeah. I was king on production and food. Cool.
Hi, it's Will again, back to say a few words. First, and most importantly, thank you for playing. We really hope that you enjoyed the experience. Again, keep in mind that this was just a glimpse of what the full game will have to offer. The scenario you just played was specific to this closed beta. Now, if you have time, we'd really appreciate getting your feedback. The dev team have created a survey that will help us make Humankind the best historical strategy game that it can be. We will use your feedback to improve the game both before and after its release on August 17th. If you're interested and want to know more about this, come and join our community on Games Together. Don't forget too that you can pre-purchase the game now to unlock exclusive Boudica, Edgar Allan Poe and Lucy avatar sets, as well as Celtic player profile decoration symbol sets. Thanks again for playing, and thank you for leaving your mark on Humankind.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. I will end it here and sure, play again.